Yeah, when they said there would be something else to fill the gap, I think they were referring to the global bounty, but that's just, like, not really a thing. Oh, this was a sweet priority flip to have. Oh, we didn't even have a flip, right? Because we were left and right. Hitting the double blind rocket here is insane. The shield at the start. The shield at the start is Sam Wilson's effect, which if you're a returning player, you should consider picking up Sam Wilson very heavily. He is one of the best additions to the game while you are out. I'm going to put Moonstone here, which means we're kind of committing Hydro Stomper to here, and then I'm going to put Rocket and Gruden to here. I'm also going to press the button, which probably means they're going to leave, but if I want to climb, I need to snap. Yeah, the global bounty started already. I think they said we've crossed 5 million wins or whatever, but there's no mention of it anywhere in the client. I'm pretty sure it's just referenced on the Discord. Maybe some other social media. I know it was on Discord. I don't use a ton of other social media these days. The 5 billion sources, trust me, bro. I mean, for people that aren't familiar with other, like, freemium models, like, these types of, like, global bounty style of effects are designed so the community's definitely going to hit the goal, because it looks really bad for the company if they don't hit it. Just FYI. So you should definitely expect the goal to get hit. God, this is such... I like this deck. We should... Hopefully this one doesn't make us sad. There's so many fun, tricky things to do with this one. The stretch isn't guaranteed. Isn't guaranteed. Yes. What are the odds they got my Luke Cage from the Daily Bugle? Based on how the rest of this day has gone, I assume they got my Luke Cage from the Daily Bugle. Oh, they got my Stomper. Oh, but Stomper is their cards that have moved, which is just their shield. I guess they could fill. What are the odds they fill? They moon girled and they Quinjetted. Is the problem here? I could switch them. We could go this here and then play this here, because then the Hydro Stomper's big. And this could win on its own. There's even a real chance they punt here. Oh, you know what I could do? Is I could do this. Is this actually a line? I think this is actually a line, because then this is gonna end up here. Oh, they're probably moving the shield back center though, yeah? I'm not sure this matters. Oh yeah, they put that center. Cool. So Silk jumps, and then Batroc jumps, and then my Hydro Stomper Moonstone will get bigger on the left. Yeah, they copied my Stomper. Wow. Solid first game. Jeff, thank you for the 3/4 of a year. We appreciate the Jeff to Jeff from Jeff wealth transfer. Oh, I'm missing an alliance mission. Move cards! I would love to move cards. We're totally gonna do that. I like to shmoove it, shmoove it. I like to shmoove it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Lucas, buddy old pal. Buddy old pal. Snap on the Necrotia flip. One of the many reasons why Thanos is two of the best decks in the metagame right now is because Reality Stone means your opponent can't snap on profitable location variants. Because you have the most, literally the most efficient card in the game to mitigate location variance at your disposal. I know it feels weird to put Rocket into the Craven path, but they're most likely to play into the location that's open here, so I want to do that while we have priority. Not guaranteed, but most likely. Yes, Strange Supreme means they are more likely to be playing the tech card build of Thanos. Not guaranteed, but more likely. Probably dead. Maybe if Silk is super favorable, we could win this game. Small chance Silk and Juggernaut could swing it. Oh, they could swing it? I see what you did there. I don't think I have time to play Batroc. Especially with this being full over here already. Okay. I mean, this is all right for us as local man about to be Eliath. There's 6 cards in their deck. It's optimal to stay. The fuck was that? Okay. These are the cubes, I guess. Chat, you can't bully someone out of a hand who's broken and has nothing left to lose. You gotta, you can't. We're just numb. I just come and get it. I think this Batroc Stomper deck is actually my favorite thing to have released since, it's my favorite thing to have released after Victoria Hand this year. Very, very satisfying and fun play patterns. Hey, Abide, thank you for the 25 months, welcome back. Punished for not playing Batroc in the shield path, I should make sure to always do that. This is very good for us. Yeah, I mean, to a degree. Absolutely. And they're 50% to have a Reality Stone, but my draw's pretty good, even if we go longer than TVA. Our numbers are set to scale here.
Time's up.
We jug center? I don't think so. Oh, we can jug the Reality Stone. Oh, I understand now. I understand. I wasn't thinking about it that way. Yes, we jug the Reality Stone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Holy! Oh baby. Oh baby. Whoo! Yep. That'll do, pig. That'll do. We were winning that game even without the Castle Zebo, but the Castle Zebo is a good little bit of extra rub. We have successfully shmooved it. Shmooved it, shmooved it.
Epic.
Common Twitch chat advantage. Definitely. This feels like, I have... I think they're playing Surfer. Could be a Brood Snap, yeah. They brood left every time, yeah? Oh, interesting. Okay. Ah. That's the snap. I think we're just cooked from here, yeah? We'll pay him out. Good snap.
Escaped.
Jug with I think Jug with priority is unlikely to matter. They put their points on the board early. We play Batroc out just because if we hit Sam, it's such huge upside. I will say one of the nice things about this deck is it's a Jeff Hoagland special in that we literally can't play any of our cards into Crimson Cosmos, but we have a number of tools that let us get into Crimson Cosmos in a pinch. I really want to Rocket and Groot this turn, but I absolutely cannot pass up starting to ping pong Silk. I assume, unfortunately, they're going to Reality Stone the Strange Academy.
Opponent snapped.
We are, unfortunately, dead to Shang. Yeah, moving Rocket and Groot earlier is probably wrong. I wanted to move the Batroc, but I was probably wrong. It's a damn shame Crimson Cosmos is here. Because if Crimson Cosmos wasn't here, we would brutalize their Shang-Chi with this Juggernaut. we would get to kick it out, and then we'd put Batroc and Silk over into here, and then we'd just completely bury them.
Escaped.
Brutal, brutal location variance for us. I'm playing Nocturne over Rocket and Groot. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. Rocket's been pretty good. He's been a lot of points in a lot of my games. I do miss Nocturne though. I have a banger variant for her. Am I talking myself into playing Rocket and Groot? Or Nocturne, maybe? Alright, Luke. Lucas! Your people need you, Lucas! Lucas, please! We're dying!
Escape.
It's such a damn shame that we don't have Luke in hand and can't punish this snap. If we had Luke, would we snap back? Absolutely. Weird game. Soccer, thanks for the entire year. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Welcome back. Run, Batroc, run! I might be right to snap here, honestly. I think they're behind. Probably should have snapped last turn. I think I still have time to press the button. This is definitely a spot where, like, Rocket is significantly better than Nocturne, though, yeah? Like, the amount of stats he threatens in a position like this is significant. Really need a variant for this card. Sad pleb playing with the base art. Does my Batroc follow their Silk, or does he not go because he tried to move and couldn't? No, he still goes. That's interesting. Wasn't sure how that was gonna work. Okay, so I guess they could technically fill the right, or they could fill the other 3 spots. Technically. And then I can't kick Silk out. They could Heim you. I guess they could be a Heimdall deck, but I think we're playing a Pseudomere. I don't think Heimdall's in their output range. I could do this, that way my Batroc doesn't jump here. Do we win if we just play mid and right? I don't think so. Oh, I guess their Batroc jumps out of the center. So maybe. And my Hydra Stomper's getting bigger. Yeah, this is probably good. Oh, I guess their Batroc doesn't have to move. But my Stomper gets bigger, right? We should be good with Miles and stuff, man. I'm beating a Miles out of them middle, and I can't imagine they're beating us on the left with the Rocket and Groot moving there.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Yeah, close game. This is probably a 10 or 11 card beer match if I had to guess. They have Kate over something. Probably one of our tech cards are probably missing Cosmo or Luke if I had to venture a guess. So the Marvel Snap account tweeted that we just hit 5 million wins. And if you assume a uniform amount of wins over the rest of the event, we're technically going to be short on the 40 million. We'll see, I suppose. Oh, that's a scuffed one for our deck. Not a Silk game, got it. Oh, also bad for them. Is Juan a human being? Juan is not a human being. There's an event. Yep. That's been the response a lot of people have had. Does the event tracker not show up in game? Of course it doesn't show up in game. Why would you expect the event tracker to show up in game? Just check Discord and Twitter, gamers. Oh, wow. Juan's about to take my cubes, isn't he? Oh. Actually can't win the game. The people saying this looks like the regular old bots. Yeah, it's not. It's not, unfortunately. So this beats basically anything other than Heimdall. Right? Because this goes to -3, but then I get +2. Statistically, I think we're supposed to stay here. Because they only have one card in hand, and they drew it for the turn. And, like, obviously their deck has Heimdall in it, but anything in their deck that's not Heimdall wins us the game. And this is... I'm still winning the left, right? I gain 3, lose 4, so I go 12 to 11. We play Silk right for tiebreaker, sure. We're 75% to win. It's correct. It's correct to say. And it's gonna feel really bad when the bot takes 8 cubes from us if they drew it, but it's correct to say. And they stayed, and if this is one of the cheater bots, then we've lost. Yeah. I really don't understand why they changed the bots to this system. And like again, like this it isn't even like we're hoping we're not even hoping the bot throws. It's just statistically correct to stay here because there's only one card in 4 that beats us. So like we're never supposed to leave for 4 when we're winning 75% of the time. For a long time, I defended Second Dinner's use of bots as it makes sense because they're adding cubes to the system and the system needs cubes in it. Legitimately, with the addition of the scum bots that like know your plays on the last turn now and only stay when they're beating you, I've lost more cubes from bots than I've gained this season. Just because the bots leave every time I have them beat, and they stay when they're beating me. So every time I beat a bot, I get somewhere between 1 and 4 cubes, and every time I lose to a bot, they've taken 4 or 8 from me. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep playing this deck because I'm having fun with it, even if that disappointing system change happened. We need to run an ad break. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go there. We're gonna keep snapping, but it is pretty frustrating that they decided to change their system this way. Yeah, the fact that the literal only the outcomes for my bot games are +1, +2, +4, or -4 or -8 means that they're actually taking cubes out of the system now. So there's been a couple of comments from Griffin and I think Glenn, definitely Griffin, that they haven't changed anything with the bots on the ladder recently. And I think there's a chance that that's true. I don't think Second Dinner would lie to us. At no point do we have evidence that they've lied to us. However, last season, and I think even the season before, I don't remember, but definitely last season, I heard comments from players that they were experiencing bots like I started getting this season. So I think it might have even been 2 seasons ago, and I was like, I'm not sure. I told people I'm not sure I believe you because that hasn't been my experience. And this season, I owe those people an apology. And I believe that Second Dinner didn't change anything recently, but this issue has been going on for a while, and it seems like it's just become more widespread now at this point. Because last season and the season before, my bots were the same as always. They had no Series 5 cards, and they still retreated some of the time, but they weren't constantly staying only when they beat me. And this season has a dramatic change. Yeah, and Hulk there in chat saying this is their first season experiencing this type of bot as well. So I believe Second Dinner when they say we haven't adjusted anything specifically in the bots recently, but they changed something at some point and it's now become more widespread this season. I don't know if it's like an MMR trigger or there's some type of bug in their matchmaking that just like started cropping up for more people. But like this experience, there's more awareness of what's going on now. Yeah, where awareness is a big deal. That's true too, sir. I think there's a possibility that I wasn't bot checking some of the people who were bots in previous seasons just because they looked like players with the Series 5 cards. I think you're probably accurate about that. That I might have hit some of them and just wasn't aware that I should be bot checking them. So it's one of those people are trying. I feel like people are trying to like gotcha Second Dinner because they're like, oh, Second Dinner's lying. They're saying they didn't change anything. So I think it's probably true that Second Dinner didn't change anything recently, and that those problems existed for a while. It doesn't change them saying we haven't changed anything recently. Doesn't change the fact that there's something different about the bots. Maybe it's been in the code for a while, but. The bots are definitely different for me this season than they were in previous seasons. And they are different in a very negative way. No, I think I do this way, right? So that way I can kick them into here. Giving them Hydra Stomper is fine, I think. Because Hydra Stomper counts their moved things, so they're not getting a symmetrical bonus here. Their Hydra Stomper will only get bigger if they find a way to move their shield around. Rip. Huh? Can I boomer snap them? Nah, they could Killmonger me. I think the threat of Killmonger means I can't, but this Juggernaut's gonna mess up their Prodigy, I think. Wolf suggests Killmonger, it certainly does. This might have been a place where I could boomer them and it could be okay. Wow, that was close. Holy. Seeing how close I was, I think they definitely would have stayed. They might have even snapped me back. They might have even snapped me back. Juggernaut continues to be top 5 card in Marvel snap. News at 11. How big was Batroc? I think it was 8. Play 2 cost cards. Play 8 cards. 10 or less. We'll do those eventually. Is it crazy to snap here? I think this is the type of hand where I'm supposed to snap. Do you make money from turbo users? I make pennies from turbo users. But no, you getting Twitch Turbo so you don't watch ads on a channel mostly just makes Twitch money. Rather than paying for Twitch Turbo, I would recommend you subscribe directly to the creators you actually watch. And if creators you are watching are spamming adverts over the top of the gameplay, making their channel unwatchable for you, you should just watch someone else instead because they don't give a shit about you. Twitch Turbo is the cost of like almost it's like the cost of like almost 3 subs a month now at this point, yeah? It's a lot. It's 12 bucks, 2.5 subs, yeah. Or I guess it's 2 subs because subs went up to 6 bucks. That is a solid expansion diff in our favor. It's funny, I actually posted a tweet this morning because someone I was in a chat and their chatbot said, "Tired of getting ads over the peak hype moments of gameplay? Consider subscribing to not have that happen." And I was like, alright, I'm gonna close this stream and never open it again. They're an Enchantress deck. They are, which means no, they're more likely to Enchantress this one, so I think that's fine. I was saying, do I want to put this the same path as Luke Cage? But they're most likely to Enchantress here, yeah. Jeff just talked me into canceling Turbo. Shh. Don't tell Twitch that. I'll get in trouble. What do we think of moving Rocket and Groot to here? I can't decide. I think I want to do this and position myself to be able to Cosmo and Jug on the last turn, I think is the plan. Oh my goodness, it's a massacre, chat. Look at this Rocket and Groot. He's so good. What does Turbo get you? It literally just disables ads on Twitch for you. I guess this means the Juggernaut is less good though, yeah? I did maintain priority here successfully, though, which is nice. Do we Cosmo the Stomper? Yeah, probably. Oh, you know what? They're probably gonna leave space for the Scarlet Spider, right? What if I do this? That's close. I think they leave space for the spider. They could shag me on the right and get me here, I think. We're good, yeah? Okay.
Victory.
And for reference too, because I just like, we're in the middle of the game where we're talking about, because I think a lot of people don't realize how lazy a content creator is if they don't manage their ads. The reason why you'll never see an ad over gameplay on my channel is because I literally just pay attention to this widget. So this widget tells me Twitch is gonna automatically play an advert in 52 minutes. So what I do is, when this gets down to about 15 to 20 minutes, and we're in the middle in between games like this, I go, okay, manually run the ad instead of automatically rolling it. And then manually rolling it takes it and pushes it out from it, if it was at 20 minutes, back out to 50 to 60. I think it pushes it back out 40 minutes. Or is it 30? One of the two. But basically, you get the idea. It's like super easy and not remotely a lot of work to make sure ads don't happen over your actual content on Twitch. And it's really deeply strange to me that viewers just accept it's the norm, that like you have to accept slop disruption or sub or turbo. It's also healthy to take breaks, I agree. Remember when to stretch, remember when to sit up or stand, stuff like that as a content creator. I think I'm actually healthier as a person doing my job, having those every 35 to 40 minute break. Those are the funniest ones to me. I've seen some of those. People who literally have an ad break counter on their overlay and they still just let it go at random is very, very head scratchy. amusing to me. Is Rich a bot? Rich is a bot. So in Chan said, the more streamers I watch, the more I realize, Jeff, you're one of the few people that treats this like an actual job. You know, it's funny. I've been streaming on Twitch for an eternity, obviously. And I've had, I think, four partner managers contacts at Twitch over the time. And one of them, I think it was my second one. One of his comments to me will always stand out, which is we were talking and I introduced myself when I got paired with him, and he goes, I was telling him my background. He goes, "Oh, you're like a real adult that started streaming." And I was just like, yeah, I probably don't fit the mold of the average content creator that you have for your work. For people who are new that want context to that comment, I have a graduate degree and undergraduate degree in mathematics. I spent time teaching at both the high school and college level before falling backwards into doing this as my job. And then a more amusing story is four partner managers later, I believe it was, I'm actually back with my first person who was my partner manager from a decade ago. Shout out to Pluto. I would agree that certain games that have longer games or things like that, or their group lobbies, you could have a little bit harder time managing the adverts. But like card games, there's really no excuse. Am I gonna lose to this freaking bot? Is this freaking bot? Yep. Oh, I shouldn't have stayed. It's actually just incredible how many cubes I've lost to bots this season. Just freaking wild. My partner manager is a Twitch employee who is my direct line of contact with Twitch.tv. Once upon a time, when I became a Twitch partner some almost 10 years ago, everybody who became a Twitch partner had a partner manager. But I'm pretty sure as the partner program was expanded and grew, that's not the case anymore. Yeah, Pluto's my current partner manager who's got the Twitch staff badge in and around chat periodically. Silk jumped into Craven's path! Oh, it's so exciting! It's so exciting! Realty, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Is that even legal? Absolutely not. Zero. I'm pretty sure my Silk just broke the law. Is it ever worth just auto-retreating on one against the bots? I don't think that's the case. I think that's probably not optimal. But I should just stop stabbing the bots altogether for sure. Sometimes you could beat them, and then when you're beating them, they lose a couple of cubes, or they lose a cube or two. I just need to stop stabbing them because it's just never profitable to. I missed tagging their Jane here, so we're probably dead. I think it is a gross mischaracterization of what I am currently doing on stream to claim that I am farming infinite. So please, please don't misrepresent what you're currently watching. After being 1 cube away from infinite and then being back down to 92, I think the appropriate descriptor of what I'm doing is running on an endless hamster wheel.
I am Iron Man.
Man, does this ever win the game? For reference, they only drew 1 card with Jane. I think there's worlds where this wins the game. Whoo, doggy. That'll do, pig. That'll do. You juggernaut. Little tech cards and chill, or as we like to call it, Marvel Schnapp. Man, it's been a while since we had someone lose their mind about getting timed out. That's so funny. All right, well, I'm just gonna frag them. We'll move on with our lives. The people that tagged me in the Discord server, the person losing their mind about getting timed out. I'm just gonna. We'll move on from that one. Yeah, I saw that. I actually don't know what their Twitch name is. I forgot to check. They pipe up. I could tap them over here too. Gamers, don't be weird, gamers. Are we cooked? I think we're cooked. I guess we'll do this and hope for the best, but I ain't got room to move anything around. Enjoy your cube.
Escaped.
Hey, surge boosties. I wouldn't mind a Prodigy variant. There's one of those in the 700 pool that I don't have right now. Maybe our next Surge split will be a good one. Gosh, the funny part is that wasn't even their first timeout. It was their 3rd timeout. Oh, man. Yeah, but best decks video I can watch to climb the ranks this season. I mean, I don't know about climbing, because I haven't been climbing. That's not true. There's good decks in the video that I'm not playing, that you can definitely climb with. But yeah, on the Hoaglandia Snap channel has a weekly best decks roundup still. Is the best decks command current? I don't remember updating that for a while. Oh, 5 days ago. Look, someone else updated it. God bless. I think I'm Rocket and Grudig here, because they're going to want to play into the Ant-Man path, assuredly, yes. I guess we should just start ping-ponging Silk around, technically, because it gets Hydro Stomper charged up if we peel him. I feel like we're probably not competing for the Captain Carter path. Look at her bounce around, gamers. Go left. Go left, Silk. Look at her go. I mean, I'm sure we're just not going to draw Hydro Stomper now, but it's fun that she went where we wanted when we wanted. How can you spot a bot? The really easy way to spot a bot is they have the exact same collection level you do. This guarantees Silk ends in Craven's path, yeah? Because we go kick Silk out, she goes here because I'm filling here, Kitty kicks her back, and then maybe they can play stuff to move her around too. Yeah, the collection level check on bots is a lot less useful when you're lower collection level. Unfortunately for most people. That's definitely a pay to win metric for bot measurement. Is it gonna be a Juggernaut them center angle? It might be a Juggernaut them center angle. What do you think of this? It goes, they're going first, but then this pings here and then pings back out. And I'm putting the Rocket and Groot here just in case they like, they put a Cosmo here. That's close. Cosmo could throw a wrinkle in the plan for sure. It could also be right. It could also be right to Hydra Stomper here. Is that ever the play? God, that's so much going on. Lancer. Spectrum just makes the math on Moonstone real funky. Yeah, they're playing 2 cards though. Damn. I could get Cosmo out of the center, I think. Yeah, shit. Yeah, shit. I'd have won the left, yeah. Yep, I'd have won the left. I should have. They felt safe with Moonstone, and we would have taken the Moonstone buff. What's the best way to rationalize my other play being better? The other play beat Moonstone, and if they played on the left to beat me going over the top of Moonstone, I probably win these 2 with the Juggernaut here, yeah? I think is the case. Yeah. Close game. Mine to lose and I lost it.
Legendary.
How do you join the Discord server? I have a Discord server that has like announcements and like updates on my content that are public, but to access all the channels you need to be a YouTube member or Twitch sub or Metafy supporter. So I don't have it in me to moderate a fully public Discord server. I think I'm into Surge here. I don't want to put Surge into the face down because that's something detrimental. I need her to survive to continue getting her effect. Almost feels snappable with the Luke Cage. And the Rocket and Groot likely tags the center because they don't want to play left or right here. I'm getting my Batrock's kind of bad for me. I might have been right to jump the Rocket and Groot to the left. I'm gonna trigger their Baron Zemo though. I think their end reveals are most likely to go here. They are a deck full of tech cards, so Killmonger is definitely a possibility. Are people being mean to Marty? Hopefully this Cosmo is good. Oh, I should kitty right in case they kick Silk over and merge us. Yes, absolutely. Wow. Talk about I hope the Cosmo is good. We haven't really made a lot of progress climbing, but I'm having fun playing this deck, and we haven't really made progress climbing with anything, so I'm gonna continue playing the deck that I find fun, I think. So I'm gonna run an ad break, I'll hang out and chat for a little bit, and then we'll be back in a minute with some more Batrock, because he's one of my favorites right now. He's ringing out, don't go anywhere.